Let me introduce myself again. My name is Maxime Jean Louis. I'm your host. And the reason why I haven't been posting any video, it's not because I lost interest, but that's because Haiti, and the subject of Haiti, there hasn't been anything new to report. And I do not think it's right to be posting just for the sake of posting a video or doing a video. But I think it is a matter of respect for you to bring you something new every time I come online. And that is why, for the past month or so, things had been stalled in Haiti and there had not been anything new to post. As a result, I was re examining things to see how I could channel the channel to make it more useful rather than trying to chase after up-to-date information. Of course, up-to-date information is always the best way to go to bring you information on what's going on right this minute. Now, what's new this week is that the board, the presidential council that had been waited for, uh, was installed. It's a good thing because at least the country has a new government, and that new government is working behind the scene to see how things can progress in the next few days, the next few weeks, the next few months, up until 2 years, in which time there will already have been elections where the Senate has been filled up, the House of Representatives will be filled up, and as well as a new president will have been voted on to lead the country into the next, uh, I don't know what to say, if it's the next millennium or to lead the country for the next cycle. Now, the after the installation of the presidential council, that was done the proper way because it was done at the presidential palace at the location where the decree mentioned that will be the place of work. So it was done at the presidential palace, although for fear of different gang-related activities that those gangs, Viva Song, the Gang Federation, said that they would never be able to install, and that's why in the last few weeks there had been a lot of around the National Palace, thanks to the vigilancy of the uh, guards at the National Palace that prevent them from ever entering the palace. And yes, indeed, the installation of the Presidential Council of 7 voting members and 2 non-voting members took place at the National Palace on Thursday at around 7:30 early in the morning. And the reason why is because the day before there had been rumors that the ceremony would take place at the premature, which is the house or the office of the prime minister. That's where they said it would take place. However, that was just to turn the attention of the bandits from the national palace to the premature, so that they had enough time to prepare for the installation. And right after the installation of the presidential council at the National Palace, they went to the premature where they received all the diplomats and many other dignitaries to welcome them and introduce the members officially at the premature. Now, since Thursday, there have been a lot of reactions. And of course, nobody has heard yet from the council, and nobody knows what they're currently doing. I assume that they are working in the background, trying to put in place an agenda that would show to the general public that they are actually working. And of course, the other things should go would be first to elect the president among the 7 members. Just elect who is going to be presiding over the presidential council. So he is going to be the president of the transition, and then from there they will preside over election of or selection of the prime minister, which will come with the list of ministers and as well as other members of the cabinets that will run the government. So, and again, in Haiti, there is the state, which is run by the president, and the government, which is run by the prime minister. So those are the things that we should expect to see happening this week. And of course, there are also rumors that within 30 days, all the roads that are blocked and being there to prevent the people from freely going about doing their business. You know, the road to connect the capital to the north, the road to connect the capital to the south. They claim that within 30 days they should clear out. So that remains to be seen. And also, there are many people that are not happy about Guy Philippe, the one who instilled in the mind of the whole population the idea of revolution. He is not part of the discussion. He is not even been invited to take place in what's going on. And that, I believe, as a result of mistakes that he made himself, because he made it clear ahead of time that once, if he ever becomes president of the transition, he will give full amnesty to those very bandits, to those gangs that are terrorizing the population. Many people have a problem with that, because how can someone who has done so much to destroy the population, cause so many people to leave their homes and be running around with the clothes on their back, and a lot of them lost their husbands, lost their wives, you know, parents sit there watching those gangs raping their daughters, shooting their sons, and those gangs, for them to get a free pass and just go living their lives with all the money that they've stolen from the people, all those homes that they have taken away from those people, and they go and enjoy the money as if nothing happened. That's very difficult for many people to swallow, and that's why a lot of people have a problem with that statement Guy Philippe made, and that caused them to lose faith in supporting him to become president of the transition. Now, as far as the presidential council is concerned, if I had the option, I would not have gone that route, because I feel like 9 people that consider themselves as presidents sitting on the same table trying to decide what to do with the country, I think it's going to be difficult for them to just compromise and agree to lose some benefits from themselves and from the party members, and to the benefit of the entire population. However, they are already chosen, and they've already been installed, and right now they are in a position of taking their place as the newly chosen government that will lead the country for about 2 years. The problem I still have with them is the fact that if I were in a position to suggest who would be part of that presidential council, many of those members, I would not have chosen them, because many of them have been part of several governments, and many of them have held offices. So therefore, they are more part of the problem than they can be part of the solution. So for that reason, I would not have chosen those people. But they have already been chosen. They've been installed. Now, the only thing we can hope for is success. Success for them to bring the people to get some kind of break from their suffering, to get some break from what they've been going through for the past, I would say, 3 years since the assassination of the president. Now, everybody has right to their own opinion, but at this time, for someone who is running a party that is supposed to have a lot of members behind them, for you to still stand in opposition, that means you will not give a chance to that newly elected presidential council to even see the light of day, because they just started. They haven't done anything. There is nothing at all you can criticize them for. So at least I would say give them some time, at least for to show that they are here to do something. They are here to produce something. Now, those members of the presidential council, they cannot afford to fail. Why? Well, it's because they are members of the most powerful political parties of the country that have proven time and again that they couldn't do anything to run the country. So for them to have the opportunity to prove to the country that they can do something at last is a great gift they are given. So I hope they take that opportunity that is given to them to prove that they are worth something, they are able to do something. Otherwise, the whole political class will forever be a lost case, and the whole world and the population in particular will have reasons to get rid of them or to pay attention to them, because this is considered as a last-ditch effort, opportunity given to them to prove that they can do something. So they cannot afford not to be successful. They cannot afford not to work compromising themselves to make sure that they come up with something that will show not only to Haitians in Haiti, not only to Haitians in the diaspora, but to everyone that the political class of Haiti that has been failing for the past 200 years has proven once again they are useless. So I would encourage everyone listening, everyone that is in a position of providing some kind of opinion that would matter, I would encourage you to at least give them a chance to show that they are able to do something, because you cannot start blaming someone without giving them a chance. They have already been chosen. They are in a position already. Now they are working behind the table to see what kind of solution they will start bringing that would prove to the people that they are up to something. So they have the weekend that they are. I'm sure they are working in the background, and starting next week, the people should be able to see what they are up to. So how things will go, I hope they do not fail. I hope they succeed. It's not about me. It's not about what's good for me. It's not about what's not good for me. But it's about the country that I love very much. It's about the people that I love very much. It's about Haiti. And for me to pray that they fail would mean that I don't love the people of Haiti. It would mean that I don't love the country. And it's not at all so. I love the country. I love the people. That's why whoever come to power or in a position to make a difference, I will always pray that they have success in what they are doing. In doing so, the people will have some relief.
Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince, a ceremony to swear in a new transitional presidential council was interrupted by the sounds of heavy gunfire on Thursday. Members of the new council vowed to rein in the gang-related violence that's pushed the country to the brink of social collapse in recent months. Outside the walls of the ceremony, gang members armed with automatic weapons exchanged gunfire with police. Armed criminals roaming the streets freely, often overpowering the police, is a scene that's become all too common in the city.
I encourage everyone that is listening, everyone that is doing something to help the people of Haiti to continue in the same frame mind in order to help the people get some relief. Because even as the presidential council was being installed at the National Palace, the gangs federation never stopped shooting around the National Palace. Even during the installation, the videos you could hear detonations of guns shooting all around the National Palace. Had it not been for the faith that the people being installed and the visitors had in the palace guards, called USGPN, they would have run away right in the middle of the installation. So to show you how critical the situation is, to show you how those guys, those gang federation members, they are not sleeping. And the promise, there will not be any stopping in the shooting, in the killing, in their running away from, or running the people away from their homes. Now, if they are doing this, the claim that they will continue because they are not included in the discussion of the presidential council. You can't be destroying and be reclaiming your place by force. That doesn't work like that. You want to do something, you want to be part of the discussion, you come around the table with a plan, with a solution, but not by shooting everything on your way, killing everybody on your way. And there are reports that show that there are a lot of young kids, over 400 kids around the capital, as young as 8 years of age. Those gangs arm them with heavy guns to make sure that they come shooting at people and they run those people out of their homes. Now, those same kids that are as young as 8 years of age are the ones that are going to grow to become big time gang leaders 10, 15, 20 years later, just like those gang leaders that started when they were around 8, 9, 10 years of age, when President Aristide, the Lavalas leader, allowed them to have those guns and just to protect his interests. So we are praying that things will get better the next few days, next few weeks, next few months, up until the point where the country is safe enough for people to go and have election and vote for members of whatever level, whether it's at the Mary level, where they choose leaders, and whether it's deputies, whether it's Senate, or whether it's for president. All of them, whether it's from mayoral level, all of them will need a situation, a climate which is safe enough, a climate which is stable enough for people to feel safe, to be able to leave their homes and go to the polling stations and vote for the mayors, to vote for the representatives, to vote for senators, and vote for a president that will run the country. This is my hope. This is my wish. I will continue to encourage everyone listening. So share this news, share this channel, share and subscribe so that we can go as far as possible for people to know about what's going on in Haiti. And also, we will start bringing some subject that could be of interest to you, even if it's not up to date or actual news. There are certain subject that might be of interest also, we will be bringing them, analyze them, and to bring you up to speed on that little island of Haiti, or how it's been, and how the situation it is today came about. So that's what I am hoping. And my name is Maxime Jean Louis. I am your host again. And I thank you very, very much for taking the time to listen to me. And thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for clicking on the notification bell so that every time I'm online, you get notified. Thank you again. And before long, you will hear from me of another video on how the Presidential Council is progressing. Thank you so much. You have a good one.